Hey crafty people, it's Rena, and today I have another card share for you. I only have 4 this time, and I had a couple of challenges that I needed to create specifically for, and one of them was to add black to your project. And the reason it's add black is because it's in October, so I'm sure they're expecting Halloween. So I was like, no, not going to do any Halloween. So here we go. This is my first card, and this is a relatively new Tilda from, I think, the last collection. Not the newest, but the one before. And I just super smoke and love her. I realized after I colored her up, I should have probably made her with black hair, but that might have been too much black. So I used a Spellbinder shape die. I did my inside layer in the shaped, and then I used this paper inside, and this paper is from Archana's Crafty City, her new real shabby papers, and this one's called Peach Time. So I used one of my corner doilies that I had in my stash. This is a Marianne Designs die up at the top. This is a Magnolia lamp post die. I have some pink lace back in the back. I layered some white lace. This is also a Magnolia doohickey die. And then it pops up like this with some beads that I just got from Leah Carter. Thanks, Leah. And there's my sentiment area. So that is card number 1. Oh, I forgot my crinkled seam binding bow. It's not very crinkled, but it is a seam binding bow. Alright, this is my second card, and this is also created with papers I got from Archana's CraftyCity.com store. One of those new shabby, beautiful paper lines that she has. And this is one of the brand new Tildas, and she's holding some cake and some kind of pastry there. So I thought this looked like a birthday card. And this is Paper Tray Inks die. One of their really inexpensive. I think this one was $5. I usually don't buy word dies, but it was really reasonable. So I layered some lace back here. I did a lace bow. I have a couple of stick pins with hearts that I made. I added some cheesecloth back in the background of the whole card. My Wild Orchid Craft flowers. And I forgot my Wild Orchid Craft flowers on this card. I love making flower clusters, guys. I totally love it. And I especially love it when I have beautiful berries that match from my berry stash. And I tuck those in there. These, I don't know what they're called, but they're from Wild Orchid Crafts also. And then I used my Magnolia balloon dies, and I layered those and made them dimensional. I added some twine for like the, you know what I'm talking about. So this is a shaped die from a UK company called Go Create, and it pops up like that. So that is card number 2. Alright, card number 3 is another card created for the Add Some Black challenge. And I used my brand new Graphic 45 Monomore paper. It was less traumatic because I didn't have to cut too much of it up. But I thought this was beautiful paper for a wedding card. As you can see, the man and the woman, and then this one at the top. I just love it. So, you know, I had this stamp in my stash, and I used some glitter frontage picked up at Scrapbook Expo last year. I'm so excited to go back on Friday. My beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flower cluster. I had these, I don't even know what this is, in my stash, and these berries in my stash, and I thought they went really well. This is a Magnolia die down here. And then this is a slider that says Mr. and Mrs. And I've had that in my stash for a really long time. I don't know if I already said that's a Magnolia die there. And of course this is a Magnolia die from the Parisian collection. And then it pops up like that. And Leah, I used this trim you sent me. Thank you. So that is card number 3. Oh, and this is a La La Land Crafts die. Okay. My last card's kind of big, so I'm going to move these cards over. It's actually really big, and it's heavy. This is my last card. And it's 7 inches across. And part of the reason why it's so heavy is because it has this giant bottle cap. And the giant bottle cap itself is not really heavy, but when you add all the glossy accents in it, it gets heavy. So that is my one of the brand new Tildas. I colored her up, layered her in there with some design paper around her, and yes, there is a line. I had a hair that somehow got on there, and when I pulled it off, it was already starting to set. So there is a line there, but you can't really see it most of the time. It just depends on your angle. So I did layer some wall spackle, and then I dabbed some glass glitter from Renee Bouquet's store on there. And obviously I did 2 layers of the die cut, the Spellbinders die cut, and then more of this gorgeous shabby paper from the, I think it's Peach Time collection from Archana's store. And up here I added a layer of frilly lace, my Marianne Designs die back here, and then this is a Magnolia die back there. And then I decided to add an archway of beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and I just love, love, love how that looks. I had some leaves in my stash, so I tucked those back in there. This is 2 Magnolia dies here. And I did add a layer of lace all the way around my bottle cap, and then pearls as well. I wish I had known when I did that I was going to do this, because I certainly didn't need to waste that much lace and pearls. But and then of course this is a Magnolia die, and I double cut it and layered it. And then I have a piece of like kind of see-through ribbon, I forget what it's called. And then I had this pretty piece in my stash, and obviously this is to go hook charms to, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I did my twine through there, and I really like how that looks. And then of course I layered this pretty, I don't even know what you call that, like a applique trim across the top and the bottom of this see-through lace. And then I added a lot of cheesecloth throughout. So that is the top. And then I took the same ribbon as I had here, and I made a real pretty bow. I put this little center that was, I think that's from the DIY Boutique Supply. And then I have these little metal corner pieces, and then I double layered another Magnolia die, and this is Birdcage. So that is card number 4. I have a feeling you guys are going to like this one the best. It is, I'm sorry, the light is, let me close them, see if I can. It was not sunny at all when I started doing the video. And then the sun popped out. So let's take a look at all our cards so you guys can tell me which one's your favorite and why. I think it's cool when you guys are like, I like all of them, but there's there's got to be one. I think in this collection I know which one it's going to be. So there we go. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4. And we'll call this one, what will we call that one? The beret card. She's wearing a beret. That's obviously the birthday card, the wedding card, and the pink card. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your wonderful comments. I really, I mean, I know I say it repeatedly. I know everyone says it repeatedly, but part of the fun of doing all this is the commenting. Hearing the feedback from those of you that we inspire. And I just really want to say I appreciate you. Okay, have a happy, scrappy day. Bye.